spent it in good company, and all the harm where I've done, the last was done to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So filled me a parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had.
If music be the fruit of love, play on. Give me excessive and surfeiting, the appetite may sicken and so die.
Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away.
That strain again, it had a dying fall.
And all the sweethearts.
Oh, it came on my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor.
We one more day to stay.
Enough! No more! It's not so sweet now as it was before. Ah, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, even as the sea. So full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high, fantastical. Ah, when my eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. Now, my desires like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursued me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I may not be admitted, but from her handmaid you return this answer.
The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold my face at ample view. But like a cloistress, I will veiled walk, and water once a day my chamber round with eye-offending tears. All this to keep a brother's dead love lasting in my remembrance.
Oh, she that had a heart of this fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother, how will she love when her affections else are all supplied and filled by one self-king? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich with canopy with powers.
Nature is in name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino! I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now. Or was so very late. But for a month ago, 'twas fresh and murmured that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid. The sister to a count who died most suddenly. For whose dear love they say she hath abjured the company inside of men.
Oh, that I serve that lady! It might not be discovered unto the world what my estate is.
Well, that were hard to compass, seeing she will admit no kind of suit, no, not the Duke's.
There is a fair behavior in thee, Captain, and I believe thou hast a mind that suits with this thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise as happily shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him, for I can sing and speak and play him music. What else may have, to time I will commit, only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, your mute I'll be, when my tongue blabs and let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee.
Take the death of her brother thus. I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. Your niece, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why?
You must confine yourself.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in.
That drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why, he's a tall man as in he's in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, and he'll have but a year in all of these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine that you'll say so. He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book.
And besides that, he's a fool, and a great quarreler, and a coward.
By his hand, they are scoundrels and substractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add moreover, he's drunk, nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. I will drink to her as long as there is a passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coistrel that will not drink to my niece. Oh, Castellano Volgo. Here comes Sir Andrew Aguecheek.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, sir? Toby Belch!
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Bless you, fair true.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
Wait, what?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, dear knight. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Wilt thou let part so, Sir Andrew?
Wilt thou part so, fair lady? Do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, methinks. Unless you see canary put me down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and that is harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Oh, had I but devoted the time to the languages that I have in fencing, dancing, and pickleball. Oh, had I but studied the arts.
Then hadst thou had an excellent head of hair.
Why would that have mended my hair? It suits me, does not?
Excellent! And I hope to see a housewife have thee for it.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen. Or, if she be, it's 4 to 1 she'll none of me. The Duke himself here hard by
She'll none of the Duke. She'll not match above her estate in degree, nor years, nor wit. I have heard her swear it. Tuh, there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a man of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws this night?
As good as any man in Illyria whatsoever he may be.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
And I can cut the mutton to it.
And I think I have the back trick simply as good as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? Are they like to take dust? Why does they not go to church in a galliard and come home in a coranto? My very wall should be a jig. What does that mean? Is it a world to hide virtues in? I did think, by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong and does indifferent well in a brown-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Let me see thee caper. Higher. Excellent.
Do continue these favors with you, Cesario. You are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days.
Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
Who saw Cesario? Oh!
Here comes the Duke. On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors till thou have audience.
Assure my noble lord, but if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Oh, then be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Ah, then unfold to her the passion of my love. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend them better in thy youth.
I think not so, my lord.
Oh, dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ shrill and sound, and all is simulative a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, who ere I woo myself would be his wife.
Hey, tell me where thou hast been. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Oh, let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world shall see none to fear.
A good Lenten answer. I can tell thee where that saying was born, and that you may be so bold to say in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and they that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
So you are resolute then.
Not so, neither. But I am resolved on 2 points. That
If one break, the other will hold, or if both break, your breach is full.
apt, in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby should leave drinking, thou is winning a piece of these flesh as any in Olivia.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. my lady, make your excuse wisely, you were best.
Wit, and be thy will put me into good fooling. Many a wit that thinks they have thee do very oft prove fools, and I that am sure I lack thee may pass for a wise man. What says Quinopus? Better a witty fool than a wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did you not hear, fellow? Take away the lady.
Go to, ye are tried, for I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Two faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. For give the dry fool drink, and is the fool no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he's no longer dishonest. The lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Misprision in the highest degree. Madonna, give me leave to prove you.
Can you do it?
Most dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good my mouse of virtue. Answer.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mourn'st thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
Think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
Well, the more fool, Madonna, to mourn for thy brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that he pays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
Well, God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he'll not pass his word for tuppence that you are no fool.
Ooh, how say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship take delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day by an ordinary fool who had no more brain than a stone. Look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you should laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
You are sick with self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Madam, there is a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Duke Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your uncle.
Fetch him off, I pray. Fly on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Duke, I am either sick, not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your foolings grow old, and people dislike it.
Madonna, thou hast spoke for us. Well, here comes your kinsman.
Oh, by my honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, uncle?
A gentleman!
A gentleman. What gentleman?
There's a gentleman here. A plague of these pickled herrings!
Good Sir Toby!
Uncle, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery! There's one at the gate.
Aye, Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil and he will, I care not. Give me faith, say I. Boop. It's all one. I want the hippopotamus for Christmas.
What is a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. First draft above heat makes him a fool. The second man's in. The third drowns in.
He's in the third degree of drink. He's drowned. Look after him.
He's but mad yet, Madonna. The fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have an understanding of that as well and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been done so. He says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage in years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One might think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewomen.
Gentlewomen! My lady calls.
Come bring me my veil, throw it o'er my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, unmatchable beauty. Pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech.
Whence came you, sir?
I can answer little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my heart. A good gentleman, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you an actor?
No, my profound heart. And yet I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
The more the like to be feigned, I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war. The olives in my hand, my words are full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me, hath I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are secrets as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any other's, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet
A
lady.
comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, the first of his heart.
Ooh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. It's not well done.
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis you
I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every utensil and particle labeled to my will as item 2 lips, indifferent red. Item 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you not sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But my lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, a gracious person. But I cannot love him. He might have taken his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why, what would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hollow your name to the verberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, "Oh, Olivia!" Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
Not too much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Tell him to send no more. Unless, perchance, you should come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank thee for your pains. Spend this for me.
Keep your purse, lady. I am no fee post. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart a flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's be, placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazing. Not so fast. Oh, soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now, even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks this yields perfections, with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Here, madam. At your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger sent by the Duke. He left this ring behind him, would I or not. Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. And if that lead should come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hi thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you.
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I should crave of you your leave that may bear my evils alone.
Let me get off you whither you are bound.
No! Sooth, sir. My determinate voyage is mere extravagancy, but I perceive in you a touch of modesty. You must know of me then, Antonio, my name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messily. So you have heard of him. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased when we had so ended, but you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said that she much resembled me, yet of many was accounted beautiful. Was she a bore a mind that envy could not be called fair? She is drowned already, sir, with salt water. I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
You will not undo what you have done. That is, kill him you have recovered. Desire it not. For you all at once, my bosom is overfull. I am bound to the Duke Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court. Else, I will very shortly see thee there. But come on, man. I do adore thee so that danger shall seem sport. And I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that shall none of your lord. Receive it so?
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. And her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. Ah, what means this lady? Ah, fortune forbid, my outside hath not charmed her. Woo, she made good view of me. Indeed, so much that we thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak, and starts distractedly. She loves me. Oh, sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none, as I am the man. As it be so, as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise. I see thou art a wickedness wherein cunning enemy does much. How will this fetch? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew! Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes. And surgery, as thou knowest.
Nay, I know not. But I do know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion! I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up late and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes.
Hey, so they say.
Thou art a scholar! Let us therefore eat and drink. Marian, I say, a stop of wine.
Here comes the food! Hey! In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of Pythagoras?
Pigromametus.
It was very good. I sent thee sixpence for the leman hadst it.
I did impeticos thy gratuity.
Excellent.
Come on, come on. There's some money for you. Let's have a song.
There's a testual, me too. If one night give a man a testual.
Will you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song.
I care not for a good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you going? Stay and hear your true love's coming. That can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweet. Journey's end and lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Very good.
Good, good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. Youth's a stuff 'twill not end you.
I'm a true knight.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious, faith.
To hear by the nose it is most dulcet and contagious. But shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch? Shall we?
And you love me? Let's do it!
I'm a dog in the catch.
Some dogs will catch well.
But our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight. I shall be constrained in to call thee knave.
It is not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace. Three blind mice, three blind mice.
Three blind mice, three blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. They all ran up to the farmer's wife. She cut off the tails with a carving knife.
What do you keep here? If my lady has not called her steward Malvolio and bid him to turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My lady's a Kardashian. We are politicians, and Malvolio's a Pegaramsey. Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley. Lady! Lady! On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 trumpets drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Is there no wit, manners, nor honesty, but you gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house that you squeak out your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of person's place or time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you, though she harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you're welcome to the house. If not, it would please you to take leave of her. She is very willing to bid you farewell.
So long. Farewell.
I'll be here.
This is what you
Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir, rub your badge with crumbs. Mariah, a stop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you will not give me to this uncivil rule. Or she shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
It's a good thing when a man's hungry to go out drinking, to challenge him in the field and make a fool of him.
Do that night, I'll write thee a challenge.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the Duke's youth was today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. But for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I cannot make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he is kind of a Puritan.
I thought that I beat him.
What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
The devil of Puritan that he is! An affectioned ass. The best persuaded of himself as he believes in his grounds of faith that all who look on him love him. And it is in that vice in him that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write much like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent, I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
Your horse will make him an ass.
I doubt not.
Oh, it will be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. But for this night, to bed. And dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Ben Thessalia.
For me. She's a good wench.
She's a beagle. True bred. And one that adores me, what of that?
I was adored once too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
And I do not. Never trust me.
Come,
Take it how you will.
I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come, knight. Come, knight. I saw three ships come
sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day.
Give me some music. Good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, that song we had last night, methought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
jester, my lord. A fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Oh, go seek him out. And play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all emotions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the secret lover's throne.
Oh, thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
Oh, what kind of woman is't?
Of your complexion.
Oh, she is not worth thee then. What years, if faith?
About your years, my lord.
Oh, too old by heaven. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, for thy affection cannot hold the bench. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
So they are. Last that they are so.
Ah, fellow! That song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain, and dallies with the innocence of love like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye. Prithee, sing.
Come away, Dad, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath, I am slain by a fair, cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you for prepare. My part of death, no one so true did share. Not a flower sweet, on my black coffin let there be strown. Not a friend breathe, my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. A thousand sighs to say, lady, where? Sad true lover never find my grave. Do we?
Here's for thy pains.
Oh, no pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Pleasure will be paid one time or the other.
Oh, give me now leave to leave thee.
May the melancholy gods protect you. I would have men of such constancy put to sea that their voyage may make a good business of nothing. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not that which fortune hath bestowed, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
Oh, I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that there's some lady, as perhaps there is, after your love as great of a heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, and you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much, they lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, but mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. Make no compare between the love that a woman can give me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
Oh, what dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe, in faith they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter. Loved a man as it might be, perhaps were I woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment feed. She pined in thought, and with the green and yellow melancholy sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say and swear, and still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I'm all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no denay.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the miserly, rascally sheep-biter come by some notable shame? We will fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not, 'tis pity on our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India?
Oh, get thee gone! Malvolio is coming down this walk. He's been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative Indian of him. Close, in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes a trout that must be caught with flattery.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me my lady did affect me, and I have heard her come thus near that, should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she holds me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. Oh, what should I think on't?
Ah, here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. Look how he chats or his advanced plumes.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my seat.
Oh, for a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
Calling my officers about me in my branch velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
press me on your niece? Give me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Scam.
Nay, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight. One Sir Andrew. What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin? You just gotta
By my life, this is my lady's hand. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases. By your leave, wax. Oh, and the impressure, her very seal. 'Tis my lady, but to whom should this be?
This wins him liberty.
Jove knows I love, but who? No one must know. No one must know. What follows no one must know? This shall be the Malvolio.
Mary Henry Brock.
I may command where I adore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see.
What dish of poison have you dressed him?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. There's no obstruction in this. And then at the end, what does that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. Soft. M-O-A-I. Moai!
Oh, he's now in a cold set.
Malvolio! Why, that begins my name!
Oh, did not I say he would work it out? This cur is excellent at faults.
But then there's no consonancy in the sequel. You see, A should follow, but O does. Yes, and then I behind. M-O-A-I. Every one of these letters is in my name! Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be. And if not, let me see thee a steward still. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate, unhappy. Daylight in springtime discovers not more. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I'll be pointed by the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me. For every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my legs being cross-gartered. And in this this, she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. Thank my stars. I am happy! I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Oh, Jove and my stars, be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile, dear sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
Wench, I could marry thee for this device.
So could I too.
And ask no other dowry with thee but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Dowry in such a dream, when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
You will then see the fruit of our sport. Mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, which is a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, which is a fashion she detests. And he will smile, put his face into more lines than a map. Oh! If you will then see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit.
Save me, thy stormy friend. Dost thou live by thy music?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church. I do live in my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayst say the king lies by a beggar, if a beggar dwell near him, or the church stand by thy tabor, if thy tabor stand by the church.
Thou hast said, sir, to see this age. My sentence is but a cheverel glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
Oh, not so, sir. I do care for something. But in my conscience, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, I would it would make you invisible.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No need, sir. The Lady Olivia will keep no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. I am indeed, sir, not a fool, but a corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Duke Orsino.
Oh, foolery, sir, to walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold, music senses for thee.
Now, Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
Oh, by my troth, I'll tell thee, I am almost sick for one. Though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady with it?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
I understand thee, 'tis well.
My lady is within. I will conster to them whence you come. Who you are, what you would, are out of my wealth. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves the kind of wit he must observe the mood on whom he jests, the quality of persons, and the time. And like the falcon, check at every feather that comes before his eye. This is a practice as full of labor as a wise man's art. For folly, that he wisely shows is fit, but wise men folly falling quite taint their wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur?
I hope you are, sir, as I'm yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Enter, sir. Put your legs to motion. Go.
I will answer you with gay entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors upon you.
Is you so rare, dear? Rain odors.
Well,
My matter hath no voice, lady, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed. I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut, and leave me to my hearing. Oh no! Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name, sir?
Cesario is your servant. Nay, fair Highness.
My servant, sir. Ye are servant to the Duke Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him, for his thoughts were their blanks rather than filled with meaning.
Madam, I come to wedge your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Ah! Please, by your leave, I pray you, I beg you, never speak of him again. But, would you undertake another suit? I would rather hear you solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady, I'm
Give me
sorry.
leave, I beseech you. I did send after the first enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew not of yours. What might you think? Have you not set my honor at the stake and baited it withal? To one of your receiving enough is shown, so let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a disgrace to love!
No, not agrees, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Well, 'tis time, methinks, to smile again. World, how poor the apt are to be proud. If I should be the prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. But when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord.
Stay! I prithee tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you
Is
be.
it better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, Cesario. By the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can thy passion hide. Well, do not extort thyself on this clause, for that I woo thou therefore hast no cause, but give reason thus with reason better. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her and banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was bought. And you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you can redeem it by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
And anyway, it must be valor. Policy, I hate.
Why then build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Duke's youth, to fight with him. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
Very challenge to him.
Go, write it in a martial hand, be cursed and briefed, taunt him with the license of ink, about it. I'll have a rare letter from him, but never trust me if I'll deliver it. Poor Andrew, if he were opened and you find so much blood in his liver as would clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
Oh, if you desire to laugh yourself to stitches, follow me. Yon gull Malvolio has turned heathen, a very renegado. For there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in Yellowstone.
And cross-gartered?
Oh, most villainously! He does obey every point to the letter that I dropped to betray him. He does smile, his face into more lines than a mouth I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and when she does, he'll smile and take for great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure of your pains, I'll neither further chide you.
I cannot stay behind you, but desire to spur me forth, and not allow to see you by worrymen who might befall your travel. Being skillless in this pause, which to a stranger unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, the rather by this arguments of fear set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks. Where my worthless is my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this
Tomorrow,
town?
sir. Best first go see a lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, what's
Would you
to
pardon
do?
me? I do not without danger walk this street. Was in a safe fight against the Duke his Gallus, I did some service of such note it did. Therefore I take him here. He will scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his people?
The offense is not of such bloody nature. Though if I were taken in this place, I shall be here.
Do not then walk too open.
That's not very closer. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs at the elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diets, where I shall beguile your time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There shall we have.
Why your purse?
Happily your eye shall light upon some toy I desire to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for either much, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you. For an hour?
To the elephant.
I do remember.
He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. I speak loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam. But in a strange manner, he is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship would best to have some guard about you if he come, for this man is tainted in his wits.
Go fetch
destruction of the blood of this cross-gartering, but what of that? If it please the eye of one, please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in the mind, though yellow in the legs. It did come to his hand, and command shall be executed. I think we both know the sweet Roman hand.
Bed, Malvolio.
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Uncomfortably? Why dost thou smile so or kiss thy hand so oft?
At your request, be not afraid of greatness. It's well written.
What does thou mean by that?
Some are born great,
Huh?
some achieve greatness,
What sayest
and
thou?
some have greatness thrust upon them.
Surely.
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings?
And yellow
And
stockings?
wish to see thee cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Go to, thou art made, if thou
Am
desirest
I
to be.
made?
And if not, well, that means you be a steward still.
This is a very midsummer madness! Madam!
Madam, the young gentleman of the Duke Orsino is returned.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I will not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Do you come near me now? Oh, no worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. Why, this concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites this very reason here. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. I have limed her. But it is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. Ah, but when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. What is to be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. But Jove, not I, is the doer of this. And Jove make me thankful.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell be drawn in little and legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak with him.
Here he is, here he is. How is't with you, sir?
How is't with you, man?
Go off. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you, Sir Toby? My lady prays you have to take care of him.
Does she so?
Go to, peace, peace. We must deal gently with him. How do you, Malvolio? How is't with you? What man? Defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Law, you speak ill of the devil, how he takes it to heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Now,
Oh,
Lord!
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
no way but gentleness. Gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
Why, how now, my bowcock? How dost thou chuck?
Sir!
Aye, come with me, Biddy. What, man? 'Tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan. Hang him, Falco!
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby! Get him to pray!
My prayers, minx!
I warrant you, he will not hear of godliness.
Well, go hang yourselves all! You are shallow, idle things. I am not of your element. You'll soon know more hereafter.
It's possible!
If this were played upon a stage right now, I could
dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance. And I will crown thee for a finder of madmen. But see.
More matter for a man mourning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I want this vinegar and pepper.
It's so saucy.
Aye, yes. I warrant him. Do but read.
Give me, I'll read it. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and exceedingly good sense. Bless.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls, thy friend, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, then his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
Thou mayst have very good occasion for it, for he is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scalp me for him, and so soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible with a swaggering manhood. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will I not deliver his letter, being so excellently ignorant, it will breed no terror in the youth. We'll find it comes from a clodpole. But I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Aguecheek a notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill one another by the look.
No! Here he comes with my lady. Give them way till he take leave, and then presently after him.
I've said too much unto a heart of stone, and I've laid mine honor too unchary on it. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears goes on my master's griefs.
Here, wear this jewel for me. Refuse it not, and have no tongue to vex you, and I beseech you come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
How, with mine honor, can I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow! Fare thee well! A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell!
God save thee, gentlemen.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what nature the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee yonder. Be yar in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard. For your opposite hath what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he's a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulchre.
I will return again into the house in desires of conduct of the lady. I'm no fire.
No, sir, you shall not back to the house, for meddle you must, that's certain.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offense to him is.
I will do so. Mistress Mary, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, madam, do you know of this matter?
I know this knight is incensed against you.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
He is indeed the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite that thou wouldst find in any part of Illyria. I will make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I have not seen such a virago. I had a pass with him, blades and all, and he gives me the stuckin with such a mortal motion that... It is inevitable.
Oxalt, all about meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Mariah can scarce hold him yonder.
So cunning and valiant, I'd have seen him damn there. I challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse.
I'll make the motion. Stand here, make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I persuaded him to use the devil.
He is as conceited of hair and pants and as pale as a bear at his heels.
Come, sir. There's no remedy. The gentleman will fight with you for his oath's sake. Marry, he hath better bethought him of his quarrel, and he finds that now scarce to be worth talking of. Therefore, draw for the supportance of his vow. He protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will fight with you one bout for his honor's sake. He cannot by the duello avoid it, but he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you.
How he keeps his oath!
You sure you tis against my will?
Come on, to it!
This young gentleman has thought of this. I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him by you.
You, sir? What are you?
Why, sir? Every slug is in more than you have heard me grant me will.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please.
Hold.
Sorry to have to interrupt things, but we've got a little bit of a situation going on right now. Antonio, I arrest you under the suit of Duke Orsino.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you, but there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do? No, my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. You stand amazed, but with comfort.
Come, sir, away!
I must entreat of you some of the money.
What money, sir? I know of none. For the fair kindness you've shown me here, I'll lend you something.
Who will deny me now? Is it possible that I deserve to weak lack persuasion? To not have my misery, lest I outpreach you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
Heavens, that's
Come, sir, I pray you, go!
Speak a little! This you that you say here, I snatch one out of jaws of death, and lift you with such sanctity of love and to his image, which we thought was most valuable worth he died devotion.
What's that to me? The
Ah,
time goes
how
by,
far
away!
the night of proof is gone. Past the good future signs the past. Say so with the
Man grows mad!
What's it? Come, Sebastian, that may you tell me to move with your mama.
Away!
Sebastian! Ah!
His words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Oh, prove true, imagination. Oh, prove true that I, dear brother, be now ta'en for you. He named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living in my glass. Even such and so in favor was my brother, and so he went still in this fashion, color, ornament, form, am I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind, salt waves freshen love.
What a dishonest, paltry boy! Leaving his friend here in necessity, a coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
I'll answer him again and beat him!
Aye, do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not!
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money, 'twill be nothing yet.
Make me believe that I am not sent.
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out, faith. No, I do not know you, nor I am not sent to you by my lady. Bid you come to speak. Nor your name is not Master Cesario. Nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He's heard this word of some great man, now shows it on thee. Vent my folly. I pray thee, sir, ungird thy strangeness and tell me, what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. What? There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give thee worse payment.
Thou hast an open hand.
Now, sir, have I met you again? Oh! There's for you.
And there's for you. Oh! And there! Oh! And there! Oh! Are all the people mad?
Oh, sir.
This will I tell my lady.
Come, sir, hold.
Hey! Let him alone! I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria, though I struck him first.
Come, sir.
I will keep you free from thee. What wouldst thou now?
What? Nay then, I must have an answer to that malapert look.
When I find my charge me home!
Madam!
Will it ever be thus? Ungracious wretch! Fit for the mountains of barber's cave where manners ne'er were preached. Out of my sight! Be not offended, you starter brutes! Be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom and not thy passion sway in this event. Come off with me a while, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby may smilest at this. Thou shalt not choose, but go, do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me, he started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad. Else this is a dream. And if it be thus a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee, wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Well, say so, and so be.
Nay, put on this gown and make him believe that thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly.
Well, I'll put it on. I will dissemble myself in it. I would I were the first to dissemble himself in such a coat.
Joe, bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby.
To him, Sir Topaz.
What ho, I say! Peace in this prison!
The knave counterfeits well, an excellent knave.
Who calls there?
Sir Topaz, the curate, comes to visit Malvolio.
Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz, go to my lady.
Oh, hyperbolic fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Good Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Ah, thou dishonest Satan! Say'st thou this house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows transparent.
I am not mad, I say to you, this house is dark.
And I say, there is no darkness but ignorance.
I say to you, this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. Sir Topaz, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am no more mad than you are.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Fare thee well.
Sir Topaz, Sir Topaz!
My most exquisite Sir Topaz.
For all waters.
I might have done this without that gown. He sees you not.
To him again in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were, for I am now in so far an offense with my niece, that I cannot pursue this sport with any safety to the upshot. Come, by and by, to my chamber.
serve well at my hand. Help me to a candle, and pen, ink, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio.
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
Not as well. Then you are mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here property thee. Keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, and do all they can to face me out of my wit.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep, and leave thy vain bibble-babble. Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz. Marry.
Fool,
I will, sir, I will.
fool, 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 I say.
Alas, sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am forbid to speak with you.
Good fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Oh, would a day that you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Good fool, help me to pen, ink, and paper, and convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I'll do it, sir. But first, tell me true. Are you not mad indeed? Do you but counterfeit?
I tell thee true, I am not.
I'll never believe a madman till I can see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Good fool, I will requite thee in the highest degree. I prithee, be gone.
So long, farewell, loveliness, and adieu. Adieu. You.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This approach she gave to me, I do feel it and see it. And though 'tis wonder that it perhaps be thus, yet it's not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, but there he was, and there I found this credit that he did range to town to seek me out. Do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness. Yet this accident and flood of fortune so far exceeds all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with the reason that sways me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. If 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers as I perceive she does. There's something in it that's deceiving.
My love!
But here the lady comes. Oh!
Blame not this haste of mine. If thou meanst well, now go with me to the chapel by, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight to me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. What do you say?
I will follow those good hastes and go with you, and having sworn truth, will ever be true.
Oh, but let us to the chapel, and heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine. Woo!
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friend?
Aye, sir, I am one of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Oh, truly, sir, the better for my foes, the worst for my friends.
Why, just the contrary, the better for thy friend.
No, sir, the worst.
And how can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass. Now, my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused. Therefore, the better for my foes, the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
In truth, sir, no. Though I would you might be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
But then it would be double deal, sir. Would you could make it another?
Oh, well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo. Secundo. Tertio's a good play. The old saying goes, the third pays for all.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will tell your lady that I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I will awake it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
Oh, that face of his I do remember well. And when I saw at last, it was the smeared as black as bolted in the smoke of war. A bombing vessel was he captain of, and grappled with the noblest of our friends in very enmity. What's the matter?
This is one Antonio that took the Phoenix and her fraught from harbor. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private gravel did I apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir. True on my side, but in conclusion of strange speech upon me, I know not what was the distraction.
A notable pirate, thou saltwater thief. What foolish boldness brought you to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess I'm base and grunt enough for Orsino's enemy, a witchcrafter hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas in rage and a foamy mouth did I return. A rank so he was, his life I gave him, and there to end my love without retention nor restraints, or his indedication. For his sake did I expose myself, or for his love, into the danger of his average tale. True to defend him when he was beset, being apprehended, his false cunning taught him to face me on with his acquaintance, while one would wink denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to misuse not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no entering, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night do we keep company.
Oh, here comes the Countess. No heaven walks on earth. But as for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep honest with me.
Madam,
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
my lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What, perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithless offerings have breathed out, but ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become.
Why should I not, had I the heart to do it, kill what I love? But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and since I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me, my thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I for you 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than my life, more than all mortals in air, I shall love wife.
I mean,
husband?
Aye. Husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, Sirrah?
No, my lord, not I. Alas, it is the baseness of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario, take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, my lord, see the holy contract. I charge upon thee to unfold and see what's newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed, attested, strengthened, sealed, and all, and this but 2 hours since. Oh, thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
Lord, I do not swear. A little faithful, thou hast too much fear.
A surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby!
What is the matter?
Has broke my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. Please! Your help!
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
Duke's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he is the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
You broke my head across for nothing! And that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespake you fair, and I hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall no more.
Oh, how now, gentlemen, how is with you?
That's a one has hurt me, and there's the end of it. Son, did see the surgeon, son?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour gone.
Then he's a rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who has made this havoc among them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An asshead and a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull?
Take him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. Throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive and have offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons.
Antonio! My dear Antonio! How have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made a division of yourself? And now hope so is no more twin than this poor creature. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity of my nature appear and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman, what name, what parentage?
Of Messeling, Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery too. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
Spirit I am indeed. You woman as the rest goes even. I would my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
So had mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered
13 years. The record is lively in my soul.
Nothing less to make us happy both, but this, my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till these circumstances of
comes it, lady, you have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Ooh.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy rack. Boy! Thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
All those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true in soul as doth the sun its fire. Ooh!
Bring Malvolio hither! Oh! Now I remember. Oh, poor fool, they say he's must distract. How does he, Cyril?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end, as well as a man in his case may do. Oh, as here, get you a letter.
Open to read it.
Now look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord,
Oh,
no!
I felt mad!
No, madam, I do but read madness. And you would have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
I prithee read in thy right way.
Well, madam, I do but to read his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, propend my princess. Give ear. By
Read it, you, Mariah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken uncle rule over me, yet I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not, but to do myself right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
I know.
This savors not much of distraction.
Fetch him hither, fool, bring him. My lord, so please you these things further thought on to view me as well as a sister, as a wife.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, and since you called me master for so long, here is my name. You shall, from this time, be your master's mistress.
A sister! You are she!
Is this the madman?
I, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done wrong. Notorious wrong.
My Malvolio? Oh.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that letter. You must not now deny that is your hand. Or say 'tis not your seal, not your invention. Well, you can say none of that. Well, grant it then and tell me why you bade me come to you in yellow stockings, smiling and cross-gartered. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by a priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me why!
Yes, Malvolio, this is not my handwriting. But out of question 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she first told me thou wast mad. Prithee, content, this practice hath most shrewdly passed upon me, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come taint the condition of this present hour.
Some achieve greatness. Some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one, sir, in this interlude. One Sir Topaz, sir. That old one. I old fool, I'm not mad. But do you remember? Mad. Why laugh you, such a barren rascal? And you smile not, is gagged. Thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenge.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
Oh, he has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. When that is done, and a golden time prevents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come. Cesario, for so you shall be while you are a man, but when in better habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When that I was a little tiny boy with a hey-ho, and the rain, foolish thing was but a toy, rated every day. And when I came to man's estate with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves men shut their gates, rated every day. And when I came at last to wife with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive, rated every day. A great while ago